going over the 2002 Honda XR200R. So they made these bikes from 1979 to 2002, and they also ended and started the XR185R around that time too. And so these things, I want to go over who this bike is for and who this bike is not for. So these things have about 15, 16 horsepower, even up to 17. This is actually the 2002 model, so this is the newest one they came out with. You can find these things for, I don't know, around 1,000, 3,000 bucks, somewhere in between that gap. And these things, the maintenance is pretty easy on them. Biggest thing you have to worry about is change your oil often and change the air filter. And trust me, it makes a big difference. If you don't change your air filter every so often on this thing, it will get boggy. It gets that really boggy and doesn't want to do the hills at all. And so, yeah, that's one tip. But so this bike, it's for the person who they had like, I don't know, an 80cc, maybe an 100cc, somewhere in there, and they want to upgrade for their next bike. This is a pretty good one. The seat height, it's really not that tall. This one's just a little bit taller because you got this big seat on here, really comfy. Not the best style, but really comfy. And these things, obviously, there's no electric start in these things. You got your old Kickstarter on here. Kickstart works great on this one. Everything. So, this bike is not for like the rider who's gonna do super hard enduro stuff or anything near that. Reason why is it's not set up for a very big person. Your suspension and stuff and your forks on here, you don't want them to max out and just slam all the time. Really bad for them. You're going to be repairing them pretty often. I mean, if you're just doing little rides here and there, it can be for literally anybody. Doesn't really matter how old you are and stuff like that. But it's a pretty good bike for kids around, I don't know, like 12 to 15, just get into it, or even people that are older than that, just getting into the sport and don't want anything with tons of horsepower. They just want something that's not a full-size bike, but decent sized bike. You got it right in the middle here. This Honda used to make a CRF 150F, and that's around, I don't know, you got like 10 to 13 horsepower. So this is a little bit more. It is a little bit higher. It is a step up. It does have bigger front tire and rear tire than that, and so this is difference and stuff. I had a 2004 Honda 150F, and this thing does the hills a lot better than that. Just the little hills, nothing crazy. This one, it's your newest model, and so they're not going to get newer than this because they stopped making them in 2002. And so the air filter on this thing, where it is, it's just right back here. So right where this side fender is, this is where it is on the other side. You take out 3 bolts, and then right there you got your air box and everything right there, and it's pretty easy to change the air filter. The oil on this thing, it's on this side, just around somewhere right here on the other side of the bike, and you undo that, oil comes out and everything. Put it back on, make sure you put it back how you took it out. Then right on this side here, you got where you put the oil in, everything. I believe it's around 1.10 quarts or something like that it takes, and so change that every so often and stuff. If you're gonna do trail riding with these bikes, I highly recommend these handguards. And the ones that just go out to here without the wraparound, they're okay, but the ones that wrap around are a lot better and stuff like that. Gonna protect your hand more. If you fall, not gonna squish your hand or anything. The other ones are fine, but these ones highly prefer and everything. Sadly, this one doesn't have your XR graphics on both sides, but not a big deal. It's kind of cool. It has like the vintage one, but it does have the nice squishy seat on here. It's really nice, and yeah, and so maybe got to go out and find one of these bikes if you're looking to get into the sport or if you're younger. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.